Hey, 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 happy Wednesday night. So at this current time, I just finished dropping off a Shipt order. I picked up 2 Shipt orders. They were on promo, so that's why I picked them up. My first order, it was a small order. She didn't have any refrigerated items up until I got to the store, and then she wanted a refrigerated item. And then the other one had a whole bunch of refrigerated items. So in the beginning, the customer A was like, I sent the greeting, she responded, she went ahead, and it was a couple things that I needed to do replacements, so she was available, she was responding. The other one I thought was not responding, but she had responded to a question I asked her, because I was well done with customer A before the time frame, but because customer B had a lot more stuff, it required me to go over the time. So I knew I was going to be late, but it was a promo, so I knew it wasn't going to hit my numbers or anything like that because of that. So yeah, so I just dropped off customer B. I ended up injuring myself in the store. Luckily, I was in a store and a pharmacy, and they was able to get me a Band-Aid. So at this current time, I am calling it quits. I did see another order that was on, but I don't think I'm gonna pick it up because I'm not gonna do it. You know, small items, it's running a small promo, and after being spoiled with 2 large promos, I'm just really not like picking up a small one. So I am going to head back home. That is for me for today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna pick up anything tomorrow, which is Christmas Eve. I do get off early, but I do need to, maybe I go get what I need today. Yeah, that's what I do. Go get what I need today, and then possibly pick up a few items. I'm thinking about going to Christmas Eve service at church. So, and they have early services, 3 and 5. So I think we may hit the 3 up, and then prepare for our family Secret Santa Zoom party later on at night. So next time you see me will definitely be Saturday, because yeah, unless I do something tomorrow. And of course Friday is Christmas and shut down, and it closed early tomorrow too, 7. So and that's all the apps that I'm on. You know, I don't think Uber Eats sent some. I think Grubhub, Shipt, and Instacart sent some, and I don't think Uber Eats. So maybe Uber Eats not closing down, but I'm gonna tell you, my area shut down anyway, so a lot of them closing down at 3 tomorrow. So with that being said, you have a happy holiday until next time. Peace. Hey, 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 happy Thursday. Merry Christmas Eve. It is a rainy Christmas Eve here, and I'm out and about. So what I decided to do is actually pick up a delivery only order, the only one I'm gonna do for today. And the reason why I picked it up is because it was a CVS pharmacy, and I hadn't done any of those on Shipt, and I wanted to just get a feel of what's going on. You do the tutorial they had you do, but I wanted to see how it really goes. So it's fairly simple. You don't have to communicate with the customer when you first get in there. You just have to alert that you arrived, and at the store it gives you instructions on what you should do, such as you will have to go to the drop-off consultation counter and tell them the customer name and the address, and I will show some clips of that, and then they give you the order. Well, of course, I was sitting there, I looked at festive. So I was there to pick up something, so he already knew where it was for, what I was there for, but I still confirmed with him just to make sure you're giving me the right person's medication. Now, after that, you can communicate with the customer, let them know that you're on the way, because 1 or 2 options they can choose. They can choose a drop-off, and they can choose a handoff. A drop-off is, of course, regular. You drop it off and keep it moving. A handoff is you have to meet the customer. This customer chose the handoff. So I did ask if she wanted me to sit in the chair because she had a dog and the dog was vicious looking, and I really didn't want to get out. But after I did get out, he started doing his barking. He's actually was in his crate, so he wasn't able to get to me, but he was trying, and that's all that matters. He was trying, but by that time, with her hearing the noise, she came out, and I handed it off to her, and we were good to go. And that was the handoff. So that's where we at. So like I said, I'm not picking up anything else. I came out of the house without my glasses, and it's raining, so I'm taking chances. It's not as dark, so we're good with that. What I'm actually doing is I'm headed back to my house to pick up my glasses because I still need them. Okay, I can see some certain things that's large enough, but I don't want it to get to where I can't see. And then I'm actually going to hopefully pick up this item for one of my coworkers. I want to drop something off to her, show my appreciation to her. And I just hadn't had time to get down to where I needed to go. I wanted to get her this Christmas wine that I so love. And from my local winery. So I wanted to get her that so she can indulge in some as well. I'm gonna say I know for sure you're gonna see this after the holidays, so have a safe and enjoyable holiday. Peace. Hey, happy Saturday. It's the day after Christmas. I was expecting my batches, but there's a lot of batches out there, so I did pick up this one batch. It's a 2-customer batch. It is $27, and it's like 40 items. One customer lives like right on top of the store, and the other customer lives a little away. So total 7.7 miles. So it's not bad. I decided to go ahead and pull this one because I just need to make $100 to reach my goal. And my son will go to work today, so I am going to pick up this one batch, and then I may go ahead and turn on Uber Eats or Grubhub and see if I can make up the difference. Hoping that I don't have to do a lot of a lot of replacements, and the customer is responsive, so it won't drag this process out. I'm going to show you what the customers are asking for in just a second. I did get my first warning from Instacart, which I was moving, so I'm not really sure why they were saying I wasn't moving to get to the store. The store is like 10 minutes away from me, so, and I'm not that far out. It is like 19 degrees. It's an ice patch, so I'm gonna slow down. And so it's sunny, so eventually this ice patch will disappear, but it's real cold right now, so we're just leaving. And so yeah, so that's what we got going on today. Sorry about the sun, the sun got sunny. I ain't do nothing about Mother Nature, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys along with me in the store to see exactly what I do when I have 2 batches. At this particular store, I like the way that I set it up because it makes it a lot easier for myself. And luckily, only customer A has produce, and his produce is my heart produces. And so, yeah, listen, I don't know why nobody still getting fresh grapes because they're not in season. I picked up some like milk tomato, they just taste good. So, but we'll see. We'll see how they're looking. So, until next time, please. Okay, so this is going to be a very quick video because I sped it up because it's a 45-minute video, and it actually got cut off. I'm not sure why, but what I'm doing now is first greeting my customers because I was being rude, and then I'm letting one of my customers that the truck hasn't made it in, therefore there's only one of the items that she requested, but there is another item that's set up, and if she would like that. So while I'm waiting for replies, I always finish my shop, and then I go back, and if they want to replace, then great. If they don't, easy refund. So I'm just going to each shop and communicating with the customer, She communicated from the beginning when I got into the store as I'm replacing her items and all that. So that's what I'm doing at this current time. And I also discovered something in the store is that at one point, the items start to me, be out of sync, and they're not really out of sync. What's happening is it wants you to go down aisle 1, and then as you turn in aisle 1, to the right may be the meat or that you need, or the meat item or seafood item that you need fresh. And then after you grab that, it wants you to go down aisle 2 because that's where some other items. So it's not out of sync. It's just out of sync to me because I usually shop the aisles, the center aisles, and then I go over to my meat and frozen area and dairy. So because the way I shop, I think that that's how they should set it up, versus that's not how they set it up. They're setting it up based on when you enter the store, and that's how I should proceed with that. So going forward, I'll make sure that's happening. Now, it was a couple items that I already knew that they did not have in stock, and which was that Fresca sparkling water. But what I decided to do is actually just wait to engage with a store employee to ask them if they had any in the back, even though I knew they wouldn't because, again, they're waiting on their truck. I have not even seen this brand in the store, but, you never know. Now, sometimes the weight that you find for the customer's items is more. And if it's not a considerable amount, like 3 pounds over, you won't get alerted. And, but more than likely, the customer's picking the pounds, not because that's how much they would need, more so it's requesting that you choose it. And so that's what they're doing. So that's what happened with the beef, and that's what happened with the salt pork. It was just a little bit more, but not considerable amount. Like I had a customer who wanted 1 pound of chicken breast, but she chose the family pack, and I'm like, ma'am, the family pack is 4+ pounds. Are you sure? And that's when you're like, no, I want the family pack. It told me to choose. I just chose the one. So sometimes that happens. So communication is key with doing shops, especially doing double shops here. Now, what I'm actually doing is, again, scanning, seeing where I could go at this point. And also, I did alert the customer that they didn't have that Fresca sparkling water, because I did engage a store employee and they did alert me. So I wanted to show the customer what was available. So I did send her a picture, and I sent her a picture out, and then I sent her separate pictures of the items that was closely related to what she wanted, and she agreed, and I got what she wanted in the end. Now you see where it says meat and seafood, fresh pork and ham. Now that is usually on the back aisle. So I'm looking for this chitlins in the back aisle. And again, I had to engage another store employee, and the store employee was letting me know they actually moved it to a different aisle. So I'm saying, okay, cool. Now the Stacy chips, the way that they are stacked up, I didn't see the word party size, so I assumed they didn't have any. But then when I went back to check, when she told me to get her 2, and I went to go move one of the 7-ounce bags, there was one that says party. Reading is key. Okay, so now I found what she wanted. I wanted to show you exactly what I do when the customers have eggs. I do open them. I scan them to make sure there's none cracked, there's no visible liquids. Then what I actually do is I check the date, because it can be very misleading. So that's what I'm doing now. And then I scan, and I do that for eggs all the time. And so now I'm just finishing the shop, starting with the frozen area. And then what I'm doing is working my way back to the left of the store, where I have to go ahead and do the replacement items. And this is starting to be towards the end of the shop. There wasn't too many things that I had to replace more for customer A. I was waiting for customer B to respond with the milk, because they didn't have the whole milk that she wanted. They had 1% and 2%. And so I sent her a bunch of pictures, and finally she said, go ahead and get her 2%. You guys will see later on what happened to that milk. But I'm, again, just finishing the shop. Now, the video is cut a little bit short, and I'm not sure if that's because I forgot to hit the pause button, or I hit the pause button and then I hit the stop. I'm not sure why I hit the pause button. I think it's because of where it was sitting on my screen. So you didn't see the full shop and close situation, as well as I thought I was showing you guys how I set up the actual double batch in the store. And so I will be mindful in the upcoming week when I do this to show you how I do double batches in the store. So let's get to what happened after it was time to deliver. OMG, OMG, OMG. So I go to drop off the second order, and I went to go pick up the milk that was on my floor, and I said, what is that white stuff? What is that? And then I picked up the bag. I was like, is this milk open? The milk was open. The milk was open. And then I picked it up, put it on my seat. So now my seat is going to be soggy. I literally have to get home right away and clean out my back seat. So luckily I was able to, I don't know how it goes. I was able to report the damage item before the customers. Wasn't able to give it to her. And I did offer to go back to the store, but Instacart told me no, they'll just refund it. And I was okay with that. I believe this is the same lady from earlier in the year who said she had all these damaged items. Maybe I beat her too much. I don't know. But I feel so bad, for that. And to be quite honest, I believe that it was already an issue with it. And I usually tilt the milk over to double check, but I didn't do it until I got into I tilted in my car. But that's usually what I do when I'm in a store and I buy jugs of milk, or just milk or juice or anything. I flip it. And the reason why I'm flipping it is because even though it may not look broken, the seal can be broken and liquid can be, leaking out. So that was the case today. I feel all types of bad. She was combined in this batch. So I let her know, like, hey, Instacart combined your order with someone else's. So sorry for the delay. And so I had to contact Instacart. They closed out this batch for me, because I did take a picture and send to her. I have proof that I delivered her items to her, but except for that one item, and I alerted her of that. I guess if she responded before Instacart and said, yeah, sure, that's fine, if you can go get me another one, I would have went and did it, but she didn't respond before Instacart, and there we have it. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. So peace. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. I shouldn't have turned on my on my GPS to figure out the fastest way, because I need to run some errands for myself real quick before I hand the car off to my son. So let me tell you what I've been doing. So I've been lazy. I didn't get up. My intentions was to get up at 7. It is sunny because I told y'all it's weird. Ooh, that didn't help. Let me go back. Maybe this helped. My intention was, maybe I should have went the other way. Just a second. Let me figure this out. All right, I'm back. So yeah, I'm back. So because I was lazy, I didn't get up at 7. Well, I did get up at 7, but I did not get up out of my bed until, what time was it? Probably like 8 something. Yeah. And it was really nothing on Shipt. There was nothing on Instacart. So what I decided to do is turn on Uber Eats, and in the direction I was going, because I said I might as well go in the direction that I'm trying to get to, which is a Walmart. It's like 3,000 Walmarts near me. I placed the order for 2 items at Walmart last night because they said it was at Walmart. And Walmart told me this morning, nah, but it's not at our Walmart. So we're going to cancel your order. So now I'm going to the other 2 Walmarts to see if they have the items. Oh, that's a pretty car. I wish I could see that. But yeah. So Uber Eats in, what is this, the Caravan, the Amazon? I must be on the street behind warehouse it is, y'all. Like, I didn't see 10 of them. It's like a caravan. But yeah, so on my way to the first Walmart I want to go to, I got a Uber Eats and McDonald's, a small order. Customer always said they missing stuff, and I'm like, so I let them know in the beginning. I said they verified and sealed this bag. All your stuff is in there. Do not report stuff is not in there. I'm like, it's McDonald's, y'all. Like, McDonald's got like the dollar menu. If you can't, I know you can come up with $5 to get you a meal in the morning. Maybe you can't come up with the fee to pay for somebody bringing it to you, but it looked like it was a car in your driveway, so y'all were there taking chances. But yeah, whatever. So then after, on my way to drop off that order, I received a order for IHOP, and me and IHOP have been on good terms thus far. In the beginning, it was rocky. The first time, it was a wait situation because it was just wait. Then next time I went there, they lost the person food. So now, the last few times I've been there, the food's been ready. They have been bringing it out to me. So today, the heifer to answer the phone gonna say, you have to come in. I said, well, this instructions don't say to come in. 1, 2, this coming from the restaurant. The restaurant is telling us to do this because you didn't want to come outside. Just say you don't want to come outside. Don't make up a lot. And she trying to show me on the thing. It says pick up on the thing. Girl, shut up. It's y'all instructions. Not nobody else's, but y'all's. Give me these people food so I can drop it off. Because it was actually a double order. I didn't know. So I just got finished dropping off person 2. Both of them was leave at doors. Of course, took a picture of them both. And I am headed to, I think I need to get in this lane. I'm headed to one Walmart. Hopefully they got what I need. Hopefully everybody not here. Wishful thinking, right? It's always wishful thinking. So yeah, my goal was to make at least $50 today. I am actually, I think I'm at like $220, so I really need to only make $30. And to be quite honest with the orders I just did, I should have be at the $30. So I'm kind of okay if I don't make the, I don't know, is that last night dinner? Because that shut up. I ain't ate nothing or drunk nothing this morning. Okay, I don't know what was happening. It was like it was coming. It wanted to come, but it couldn't come. Like, girl, you could be rude burping in people's ears. I edited it out. But yeah, so I really need to just make $30. So I have actually put the stop request. Look at the things you find out. They was building an online distribution center over here. That's what's been going on. That's why they've been changing our road. Okay, I get y'all. Okay, see, squirrel. That's how my mind be. I see stuff. But so, like I said, that I believe I'm at the $30 mark, which will put me at the $250 mark for the week. So I'm totally okay with that if I don't get the 50, because I don't feel like I want to come back out yesterday, because I did come back out, I did come back out later. I did come back out yesterday night when my son came in at 5, so it was at night, and the first Uber Eats order was, fine. I don't know why I can't remember where it was, but I can remember the second one because it was an order and pay situation at the Chinese food restaurant, and I don't know what they selling. They must be selling, get off my face. They must be selling, I I don't know what they be selling, because they ain't selling niceness. Is that a word? They ain't selling kindness, or they ain't selling nice. They cheap. Like, they need to get somebody in the front taking orders, why instead of letting this lady run back and forth looking like a chicken with his head cut off, taking orders, preparing orders, and answering phones. They need some extra help. So yeah. So I've gone off on a rant. I'm almost to Walmart. I just wanted to check in, let you know that I have been doing something in the last 3 days. I just have not been recording. All right. Peace out. Are y'all still there? Because I didn't press the button. Well, next time y'all see me will definitely be in the how much did I earn video. We'll see if I actually stopped doing what I said I was going to be doing. Nah, bye-bye for now. Okay, in order to find out what I earned for the week, we must learn what I earned each platform. So for Instacart, it was $27.29. That was for one batch. The Instacart payment was $9.79. The customer tips was $17.50. That batch was the batch that I completed on December 26th, that 2 full service order batch. And I just wanted to show you a breakdown of this order. When I accepted it at 7:52, I actually didn't start shopping until 8:20 something. I guess that's when I got my first warning. And then customer A lived 2 miles away from the store. Customer B lived 5.7 miles away. Customer A had more items, and as you can see, customer A tipped accordingly based on that at $15.50, and customer B had less items, so she tipped $2. So the next platform that I earned money in was in Grubhub. That was for $30.20. The delivery pay was $14.30. The tips was $15.90. The breakdown of this is I actually did Grubhub on one day, which was December 21st. I completed 2 orders, one to Firehouse Sub, and I did get a $5 bonus, and then another to the Mexican restaurant, La Unica, and it was the customer tipped well on this particular order. I did receive a McDonald's order when I was delivering the Mexican food order, and I just rejected it because I was ready to go home. And this was actually later in the evening, so I wasn't looking to pick up anything else. The next platform that I earned money in was in Uber Eats. It was $81.44. That was for 7 trips. I did earn 24 points, and 85.7% of my customers actually tip. And sometimes it's like that, and it's kind of hard with Uber Eats to know about tip. One of my customers did adjust her tip at the end to go up because she felt it was an inconvenience that I had to actually order the food when I got there, whereas they didn't alert her of that. She said she would have chose a different restaurant. So the net fare was $41.46. The promotions was $7.65, and the customer tips were $32.33. So yeah, so sometimes it's, like I said, sometimes it's like that. The next platform that I earned money in, and the platform that I earned the most money in for this week, was Shipt. The earnings was $123.61. That was for 4 orders. The order pay and promo was $84.32. The tips this week was $39.29. I didn't receive any tips from past week. So let me tell y'all. So on Wednesday, we had the 2 shop and deliver that were promos. I actually delivered them kind of late, but because I received them late, it didn't hit against me. Customer A, who I was done with her order within an hour, tipped $19. Customer B, who I was still picking up items and she was adding items, tipped me $5. So that's why I do not cleave to tips, because you never know based on the individual how they're going to tip. I look for more for promotions, and if it's not if it's a small promotion like I picked up on Thursday, which was for the CVS. Now, let me tell you about this customer. She gonna text me, ask me where her Tylenol at. Lady, please do not play with me about not receiving your medicine. 2, this was a prescription drop-off, which means that I don't believe you can add anything other than a prescription to this order. I told her she needed to reach out to the pharmacy because this bag was handed to me sealed, and I handed it to her sealed. We good to go with that. My word to anyone who pick up prescription, take a picture in the store, and take a picture in your card, take a picture when you deliver it to the customer. Now, the last order actually picked up because I thought I had met my goal for Sunday, but the order that I picked up at McDonald's actually $6.46, not $8. So I went ahead and picked up this delivery only for Total Wine, and as you can see, the customer tipped me at $15.29, so that set me over my goal. So the total earnings for the week is $262.54. So I reached and exceeded my goal. If you're new to my channel and you would love to be a part of my village, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, I thank you for your support. Everyone, if you can go ahead and hit that like button to let them know that I'm here. And please share this with your family, your friends, and your coworkers. Peace out.